What is this? Is this an Animal Crossing Island tour? I think this is an Animal Crossing Island tour. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Abomination. That's my YouTube name. It's also the name I was given at birth. Welcome to a tour of Moneymoney. That's the name of my island. You'll never guess what the theme is. But yeah, I started playing Animal Crossing about a year ago. I got really into it. And now I want to show you guys my island because I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's cool. Okay, let's begin. Oh, but first, let me show you the map. So the thing about Moneymoney is that when I was like figuring out like which villagers do I want on my super rich island, I went through the wiki and I was like, I gotta like research which ones I want. Like which 10 do I want? And I got Gwen, I got Hippo, I got Apollo, I got Monique, I got Marlo, I got Diana, I got Julia, I got Lionel, and I got Olaf. That's it. That's all the rich villagers. All the richest ones are right here on my island. All of them are rich. Okay. And also before, I want everyone to check out my flag, which I'm very proud of. Okay. KK Slider. All right. So this will begin. This is the entrance of when you arrive. Well, if you know me IRL. If you're dreaming, the rules are different for you. But yeah, this is my entrance. I wanted to put like a bunch of gold stuff just to kind of like flex my wealth. And then over here is like, I don't know what to do with the rocks, man. I just put the rocks over here. I'm like, sure. They don't really fit anywhere else on my island. So I'm like, I don't know, put them here, I guess. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, but one thing too is that if you visit, hey, are you poor? Don't worry. There's a pile of cash DIY. Poverty was solved. Okay, so we're gonna go up here, the incline, and then this is my sunken waterfall area. That's kind of like the main hub thing, because the thing about my map is that like this sunken area is where all like the paths on my island like eventually meet. Like it kind of circles around this thing, and I don't remember the name of the island, but like it's called like Le Pecher. It's like French though, so I'm obviously not pronouncing it right. But like that was like the island tour that I saw. That's the one that blew me away. That's like my favorite island that I ever visited. And their whole thing is like there's sunken waterfalls everywhere. And I wanted to try to recreate that kind of thing. But yeah, this is like the main hub area. And then over here, I got Able Sisters. I put them right here. So all their clothing stuff, all the rich clothing items I put out here. And so this is where they're at. Oh, also too, all the villagers, if you kind of look, they're kind of like spread out and compartmentalized in their own little separate areas. That's because they all got like their own giant areas that's like devoted just to them. I kind of try to like match their personalities to like the areas they're at. So like we're approaching Julia's house right now. She's the ostrich or the peacock. And like over here, sorry girl. And over here, this is where she lives. She lives in this house right here. So for Julia, she's supposed to be like sort of a Miranda Priestley kind of person.
I said to myself, go ahead, take a chance. Hire the smart fat girl.
Okay, exiting her area. I could go up here. That goes to the dining area, but I'm gonna go to the other side because I want to show y'all that first. Lionel. We love ourselves, but excuse me. Okay, so up here, this is like the main dining area, so you can enter it this way, and this is where everyone comes to eat. This is just the normal spot. Down here is like where you'd wake up if you dreamed on my island. So the bed would be here, and so if you go up here, this incline, I have some presents out here for y'all if you visit, and all these they're just fancy clothing, man, because if you're visiting my island, you have to dress well. I gotta go around. What are you thinking about, boy? You better not be leaving. Oh. Okay. Alright, thanks, Hippo. You're the best. Yeah, this is the main dining area. So this is where you would go if you, and down here would be going back to Julia's spot. Yeah, so if you're like looking at my island and you're just like, I understand if you like think it's beautiful, but you're also like kind of raising the eyebrows suspiciously at me. Cause like, why money, right? Like, I get it. Like, it's okay. I don't know how to explain it either, but like, I just want to let you know, if you're watching my video right now and you want to throw me under the guillotine, I fully understand. It's fine. But yeah, so this is this is the residence hall where you wake up. I think we only say things that are important on here. I don't know. All right, let's go to the beach. So this is where all my villagers own several yachts, of course. So that's where that's at. Down a little picnic area. More yachts. And then the campsite's just right here because I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Get it out of the way. It looks ugly. It looks poor. But then over here, okay. Let me explain. So the thing about, I made this in 2021, right? I got into Animal Crossing in 2021, and that's like when I first, like I saw Luca, and I don't know what it is about that movie, but like, my God, it's the best. It has nothing to do with money, but here it is anyway. But yes, if you haven't seen Luca, I recommend watching it. It's the best movie of all time. It's better than Citizen Kane, better than 12 Years a Slave. No movie does it better. And then over here is a continuation of that with the anchovies in the sky and the stars and the books, because, oh, well, okay, that's a spoiler. I won't say that. But yeah, more references to this movie that I had a weird obsession with. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a good movie. It's pretty embarrassing. I think that section might actually be my favorite. Instead of continue on that side, I'm gonna go back up the ramp. Over here. Okay, so now this second villager, this is Hipoo's house. I know he has like the smallest area, but I guess my headcanon for Hipoo is that, I don't know, this is just house number 14 that he owns, so it's fine that his area is a little bit smaller. He's got like a lot of gold items, because the thing about Hipoo, in my headcanon, is that he cares a lot about how others perceive him, and so he has to like spend all this money just to give the appearance that he's rich, which he is, but like he's just the most self-conscious about it. I think like the Animal Crossing wiki also has like small blurbs of like one-line blurbs of what each villager's personality is supposed to be like, and I think Hipoo actually is pretty similar to my own headcanon. His real name isn't even Hipoo, it's like Gary. It sounds like I'm making that up, but I swear I'm not. Yeah, that's his little area. Over here, this is like not a main entrance, but this goes to the main house. So if Lionel wants to keep moving, come on, buddy. Lionel, please, we're almost there. I don't want to push you. That's it. Okay. Yeah, and this is the main house. Check that out. I'm really proud of this shit, man. Very proud of this shoot, man. Sorry. But yeah, if you take a look at this, you'll notice that it's actually 3 houses put together. It's a villager house and then 2 of the player houses. So there's mine and then another player that I just created for the sake of having another house. So, but if you're wondering like, hey, who's the villager in the middle? Well, they're home. Let's go see. Might as well address the elephant in the room while we're here. All right, it's time for a confession. It's confession time. Okay, so yeah, this. Look, I'm fully aware. He's like the one. It's Scoot. Okay, this is Scoot. He's my favorite villager, and he's like the one non-rich villager on my entire island. I fully am aware. My friends have pointed it out that he actively does not work with the theme, but I can't help it, man. Like, I know I wanted like 10 rich villagers. I know I had a theme going, but like I just remember the day where like when I was like going through the Animal Crossing wiki and I was like looking up all the different villagers, I was like, I need to have the 10 richest. But then I like laid my eyes on Scoot, and I don't know what happened, but like I could just feel this magnetic pull towards him. I was like, oh my God, he is so cute. So my friend Tiffany made an amiibo for me of him, and I invited him on my island, and we've been inseparable ever since. He's got his own room. You know what? He's more than earned his place here. It's fine. I love him, and I'm never gonna change. I don't care. I'm never gonna replace him. I want him here forever in my heart. Oh God, I love him. Oh, he's the best, man. I know everybody has like their favorite villager, but like, oh my gosh, you guys don't know. Yeah, that's the house. I don't know. I'll go inside, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna go inside later. I'll go inside later. Look, I know everybody has like a favorite villager, but like nobody loves Scoot like I love Scoot. Yeah, see, like I even got his like photo in like random areas. That's how much I love him. You have no idea. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go down first, and then I'll show you. This is the museum area, so you could go down those steps, but I'm gonna go up here first to give you the view. So the thing about the museum is that like you go inside the museum and it's like way bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. And I wanted to kind of like make it seem like the museum is a lot bigger than that, so that's why I got those panels with the like the columns, the pillars, and the windows to make it seem like, oh, that's continuing of the museum there. Yeah, that's the museum, and then it goes down here, and so you can walk in through over here. I don't know if I would call my island like elegant core, because like, I don't know, elegant core makes me think of like those very like super beautiful French gardens, and like, I don't know, I think my island's a little too gaudy, to be honest. I think it kind of reminds me of like Donald Trump's bathroom more so. But then there was like this channel called Crossing Minute who coined the term like Goldcore, and his whole thing was all about like, you have gold items, you have items that just like flex your wealth, like that's what the island theme's supposed to be. And like, I was already making this island before like he coined that term, so I guess like when I saw the video, I'm like, oh, I guess I got Goldcore going on, so maybe that's what I'm doing. And then, oh, does this actually, I didn't notice that bottle. Oh, I already know it. But yeah, we'll go up the stairs. This is Gwen's spot. I don't know what Gwen's theme's going, but like, I really liked the ice pillars, and I'm like, I gotta use the ice pillars and like their purest blue. I don't have a main headcanon for Gwen, to be honest. I just wanted a penguin, and I don't know, she kind of reminds me of like Barb from Shark Tank. So I don't know, she's into real estate, I guess. That's my headcanon for her. And then if you go down here, this is kind of like one of the few, I usually like my beaches to be like barren, but then this is like the one where I like hyper decorated it. So I have like a church area over here, because all rich people are religious. And then over here, I got kind of like a bar area going on. Yeah, I don't know, this area is all right. Here's Cap'n, I don't know who he is. I got Small Dock Energy. You don't need to point it out. And to the right, you can see this house right here is going to be Apollo's. I gave him like the most extensive backstory for some reason. Like, he's like a war veteran. He's seen combat. He's very detached from everyone else. This is his gym area. So this is where he just goes to work out privately away from everyone else. Oh, and like over here, I like intentionally like made it cut off so that you can't actually get to from the entrance to there. Being in the war just made him super jaded and not wanted to get, you know, close to anybody. So he like moved to Moneymoney because he's super rich, but like he didn't want to talk to anyone. He was a loner until he met Scoot. And for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to like give Scoot too much of a reason to like, you know, explain his existence here. But like, I don't know, Apollo and Scoot, I always imagine them being like good brothers. Like, Scoot's like that really annoying little kid, and Apollo is like the mean older brother, but he is still, you know, looks out for Scoot. He sees family in him anyway, even though they're not related. But yeah, going up this way, this is like the theater area. So we got like a kind of mini courtyard here. I had so much trouble with this area. This area gave me like such a pain. But then like over here is kind of like, this is supposed to be kind of like an opera house. So like this is where, this is like the bar, and you go in here, and this is like my symphony, right? Yeah, let me get camera out. So I think I had to like look this one up because like I knew I wanted an opera house, but like I didn't know how to make one. So I think this is an area I kind of cheated. So I forgot who did it, but like I got the design from someone. But the reason I have like an opera house is because over here to the right is Olaf, who I'll visit him in a bit. But like his thing, he gave me the impression of like someone who sang opera. So like this is his little area. It's very musically themed. So he lives on one side of like the opera house, and then on the other side is Monique. So she lives over here. She's the one who kind of looks like Marilyn Monroe, and I kind of imagined her being like an actress of some kind. Yeah, this is her area. And she's lucky. She gets her own private little beach. She can stare off into the ocean and think about all her regrets. Have you guys ever seen that one Tumblr post of like, what is it? I think it's like Monique is, it's an old Animal Crossing game where like Monique is talking to the main player, and she says something like, oh, I think you would look great in like a, I don't know, like a black slip dress or something. And then the next frame is like her being like, she sends you a letter that's something along the lines of like, I'm sorry you're receiving this, but I am no longer in this town. I moved far away and it was too painful for me to tell you. And then it's just like the last frame is like you wearing the dress, just looking out into the ocean. And the final line is like, I never did get to show her. Like, something about that's very beautiful and sad. Like, I love that kind of tragic backstory, like, that they give for Monique. And so, I don't know, I imagine something like that happened to her too, where, like, she's always very sad and mistful, and there's, like, a mystique to her story, her backstory, but nobody knows anything about her. Oh, hey, girl, speaking of which. Okay, Monique, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. And then Marlo is in this area too. His is kind of hidden because you have to go like this way. And then this is his. He's the mob boss of my island. The thing was, I originally had Dobie to be the mob boss of my island, but like they had like a release for the 2.0 update of like new villagers, and like Marlo was one of them, and he was like the actual mob boss. And I was like, oh, well, I better have him then. So yeah, he does a lot of shady stuff on my island here, but he's got like a really nice view. I'm really proud of his area. And then this is like the top of the museum, I guess, area. And I don't know, this little deck is really cool. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of this area. But yeah, we'll continue. We'll keep going. I still gotta go to the other side of the island, so let me show you that. So you come over here, and this area is like the greenhouse area. It's not a greenhouse, but it's like a, I don't know. But yeah, this is like the greenery area where all like the wildlife stuff goes. I don't know. I really like this area too. Sorry, is this is this tour fun for you? It's just me like complimenting myself, patting myself on the back. Sorry, this is humble brag the video. Oh yeah, that's good thumbnail bait right there. Boom, take a picture. Yeah, I do really like this area, but unfortunately, Scoot saw this and he's like, we should put a basketball court here. And I was like, oh, well, if he wants it, then I guess that's gonna happen. In a couple weeks, that's gonna be all demolished and cemented over. Yeah, and then we come up here. This is like the main bridge area that I think makes the best clickbaity thumbnail. Look at that shot. Oh my god. Yeah, so I think this is my best shot in like the entire game, is just like this angle. It's like gaudy. Also on this hill is Lionel. We saw him walking out, but like this, he's the scholar of my island, so this is his little area. He's got a lot of like smart people stuff. I kind of always took Lionel as being like the eccentric, kooky scholar. Like, you ever did his home in like Happy Home Academy or whatever it's called? Not Happy Home Academy. And like all the villagers have like certain houses that they want you to do, and his is just like, I want a ton of toilets. Toilets everywhere. Toilet there. Toilet here, just give me all the toilets. Like, that's what he wants for his dream house. And I think it's just because he has everything else, so he's like, oh yeah, I want a house dedicated to toilets, because he's just, you know, he's just messing with you. But yeah, coming over here, this is where I put the shop here on the cliff because like I needed a justification for being able to use that bridge, because I really like that bridge. And so I'm like, well, if I put the shop here, that's a place I actually frequent. So, and it actually ended up like, look at the dimension. Like, I actually, like, it fit perfectly. Like, that worked out really well. But yeah, I was like worried if I didn't have the shop up there, then like there'd be no reason to use this bridge, because I'm not gonna visit Lionel. But yeah, if you go down here, this is like the main spa area, where all my villagers get, I don't know, pampered. And the owner of this place is Diana. It's right here. And I got like a lot of pink, blue. I got the trans colors going on here. Pink, blue, white, purple. And then her back area, that's just like, just for her, continuing the beach. And that's essentially, I think that's it. Did you see everything? I think I showed you everything. Yeah, so that's my island. Let's go to the most beautiful spot now to end the video. Okay, I was gonna end the video here, but then I realized I forgot to do the interiors. Okay, video not over yet. Let's do the interiors quickly. Man, who's even home? I feel like everybody was outside. Julia? Julia, are you home? You are not. All right. I'm pretty sure Apollo's home. Let me check Apollo. Apollo, are you? Yes! In I go. All right. Dang it, you gotta be working. Come on, man. Okay, well, normally he has like a, like, what do you call it? A systems kitchen there, but, whatever. Okay, so this is Apollo's place. Dang it, I wish he wasn't working. But anyways, I really like this. He's got, I don't know, a very cool bachelor pad thing kind of going on. And yeah, he has a picture of Scoot. That's because they're brothers. They're not related by blood, but they're brothers. Okay, bye, Apollo. Okay, did I see? I think Gwen. Let's see if Gwen's home. I think she is. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to time travel if not everyone's home. She's not home. Are there like 2 villagers that are home right now? Well, we saw Apollo and we saw Scoot, right? The best person of all time. Marlo, you're home. Okay, mob boss home, let's go. Wouldn't that be funny if I like enter and he like immediately shoots me on the spot? Okay, Marlo, the mob boss, this is where he lives. I'm gonna sit down on the chair. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I think this might be like my favorite house that I've done of his. Also, he has a picture of Dobie here because Dobie was the original mob boss. Then Marlo came in and like, I gotta have the actual mob boss. But like, yeah, Dobie's here. Unfortunately, he is dead. And that urn is his ashes. Oh well, life moves on. I actually think Marlo's house is probably my favorite of all the ones I've designed. Okay, Monique is home. Gwen, both of you are here? You're supposed to be at home, where I can see you, where I can do a tour against your will. But yeah, so this is her house. I actually really like this design, so it's actually very similar to like one of the other rooms in my house. You'll see when we get there. Okay, Olaf is home. All right, I guess more villagers are home than I thought. I apologize for throwing a tantrum earlier. Okay, I had to do some time traveling to see if I can get the other villagers. So, Hipoo's home. Hey, Hipoo, let me look at your house, buddy. Oh, he's working too. Why is everyone working on stuff while I'm here? Okay, whatever. The thing about Hipoo's house is that it's actually not too different from his original house. Like, this is pretty similar. I didn't actually renovate it too much, to be honest. Like, this is basically his normal setup. You just had to be working, right? Just you and Apollo the same. Also, I want to make it very clear that like I'm aware that my villagers, some of them are very ugly. Like I know Hipoo and Lionel and Monique, they're not catching anyone's eye, but no, Lionel's not home. Okay, Diana's home though. Let's take a look at her house. Diana is like, she's got like a spa theme she had going on for her first house, so I kind of like kept that. Like I kind of kept their houses relatively the same, right? Like I didn't change them up too much, but yeah, I like her pink and blue and white palette going on. I don't like her outfit though. This is her standard outfit. I wish you could change their standard outfits. Like you can change their houses, why can't you change what they normally wear? Okay, Gwen, Lionel, and Julia, that's who I need to do now. All right, well, time to time travel again. Okay, who do we need to see? We need Lionel. Lionel, you better be home. Don't make me time travel a third time. Oh, I see him right there. Dang it. Okay, well, maybe Julia's free. Julia, are you home? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Fashion guru Julia lounging in her home. This is what she's got going on. So I actually, what to say about this one? I used the orange, whatever you call it. I used the orange lighting to kind of give it like a sunsetty vibe. And I used 18 stickers. If you can see, you can count them. But yeah, if you like use those stickers and decorate the walls that way, you can really like change up their look and the dynamic of the room. We still need Gwen. Gwen, are you home, Gwen? Doesn't even matter if you're home or not. I have to time travel again for Lionel. She is. Okay. Lionel's the one who's being a problem. Okay, so Gwen's house is actually like, this is also like a house like Hipoo's, where it's actually not too different from like the original design. Like I basically kept the wallpaper and flooring the same, and then I don't even remember what her original room looked like, but I just liked her ice theme, so I kept that going on. But yeah, do you like how I made all my villagers super vain? Like they all have the vanity to include a giant poster just above their bed or somewhere. My villagers are in love with themselves. We all got that in common. Wait, where am I going? I need to time travel. Lionel's not home. Okay, hopefully this is the last time. I don't know, we'll see. I see smoke. Hello, Lionel. Hello, buddy. I know you were a pain to finally find you at home, but I appreciate you not working on anything. I don't know, I just imagine him being like a very smart kind of guy. But this design's not too different from what Dobie's used to look like after, you know, he died, unfortunately. But anyways, bye Lionel, I'm gonna go. Okay, so only the house on the left. Oh, wait, right. So I forgot if you go back here, It's a birthday party for Scoot. Oh, happy birthday, buddy. It's actually not his birthday. I mean, his birthday's actually in June 13th, but like we throw a party for him every week. So, but yeah, so of the mansion, just the one on the left is fully done. And then just the first room for the house on the right is done. I'll show you what that looks like. But yeah, this is the first room here. So Scoot picture there, obviously. If you're wondering about the wallpaper, so how did I get the wallpaper like that? Those are all like the stickers. So those glowing stickers, you can customize them to look like any tile, right? The wallpaper is the museum wallpaper, and I like the bottom part of it. So like, you'll see like I kept the bottom, but then like all the top part is all that sticker. So like all of those are stickers. So this room is like it has the most items technically. I'm gonna show you the back room first because this is the one non-bedroom room. I don't know. Yeah, this is Goldcore. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there's only like 3 tiles you can actually walk in through, but like I had an aunt that kind of lived like this where she just had, she was definitely a hoarder, but like she was like a cool kind of hoarder where she had all kinds of fun items and she had a lot of florals in her house. And this is kind of like, I guess I kind of based this room off of that without realizing it. This isn't really a main kitchen area. Like you wouldn't really come here to eat. I mean, that's what the dining area that we all saw. That's what that area is for. No need to cook when someone else can do it for you. This one's kind of like a Christmassy kind of vibe. I don't know, winter something. I don't know. Maybe this room would look better if I had the lights down low, but oh well. I think I only have one room where the lights are low. Whoa, change of the hour. Okay, next room. This is like the gold heavy room. Like this is a luxury hotel kind of vibe I was going for. Yeah, like mixing like the golds and the browns that looked nice. That's the thing about Animal Crossing is like this is a good place to like practice color theory. If you're like trying to interior decorate, you can see which colors look well together. So this is like the room that reminds me of Monique's room. So when I did Monique's house, like I really liked that design, and so I did the same thing here. I wanted to copy the upstairs to be like that as well. I'm unsure if this is my favorite room or not. It might be. I don't know. And then the downstairs one is, I really wanted to give like a wall with like, made it seem like a wall of an aquarium. And so this is what I got, this like dark navy blue and black kind of color scheme going on. You probably already noticed by now, but like all the rooms have Scoot's photo in them. That's because this is his house. None of these rooms belong to anybody except Scoot. He sleeps in all of them. But yeah, that's the house. So, and then I'll just show you like the original like entrance, which I moved to the other house. Oh, roaches. I didn't come prepared. This house isn't done yet. I'm still working on it. And by working on it, I only have like the first room done. But yeah, this is like everyone's photo in a gold frame. Yeah, check it out. All 10 rich villagers. They're all equally wealthy. Every single one of them. All right, that's basically it. That's Money. Thanks for doing the island tour with me. My name's Abomination. Thank you for joining me. Outros are hard. Okay, bye.